How fortunate in this life do you feel? Fortune is always available to us all, but we don't always allow it to lead us. Our ego and experiences that are considered negatively can impede our energy, and we may find we're not in the matching vibration of love and fortune, and so instead we may ruminate the negativity. Gratitude is such an impactfully positive and relatively simple action that can place us in the trajectory of love. Yet our own ego mind seems to prefer to remain controlling, even if that means our own suffering. Therefore, to overcome the difficulties that we face, we need to become conscious and self-aware. The same thing really, but we cannot be aware if we don't choose to take responsibility of ourselves, and that means to trace everything back to our thoughts. Those thoughts can also be traced further to understand why we think the way we do as an individual. Some of this will be able to be traced back to our most influential formative years. Some will be conditioning and indoctrination, and also some will be carried as ancestral imprinting. But with consciousness, we can cleanse ourselves with the learning and healing, and forgiveness. This process can deconstruct the barriers we carry, guarding us, and instead allow our energy force of love to radiate, flow, and guide us instead of our ego. I don't know if we can eradicate the ego, but why would we need to? It doesn't need to be gone, just understood and observed, particularly within ourselves. It's easy to observe the ego working in someone else, but to know yourself so well to recognize when the ego is steering, well, it happens with self-awareness. To notice the things about yourself that over time have prevented your own fulfillment. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop blaming others and yourself, and learn to accept. Learn to accept what has happened, but each new day, each moment in fact, we have an opportunity to move beyond what holds us back. And this is the thought our mind offers, the words we speak because of those thoughts, and the actions taken from it all. How do you want to feel? We may not be meant to feel fantastic all the time, because without knowing the opposite, we wouldn't appreciate the joy and happiness that is to be felt. But we can allow ourselves and remember the gratitude and feel fulfilled or content, to appreciate the highs and lows. I believe that everything that happens is exactly as it's meant to, in divine timing, and that we do have choices on how to perceive. There is no right or wrong, but for me, my goal is to feel a sense of gratitude, awareness of love and fulfillment. Is this not a joyful outlook that brings happiness to the heart? With awareness and understanding, we open to the fortune of life and the experiences within it. I hope you enjoyed this contemplation. I'd love to hear your thoughts too. Thanks for listening. I'm Sammy, and I truly know that love is the answer. Ciao.